Okay, we are live. All right, we are live. If you're watching this back, I appreciate you watching this back. Of course, the big news we'll talk about as people get in here. Matt Ponatoski enrolled at UK, so he's not going to play for the Reds. So he's going to play baseball and football. So there you go. It's we got three really good quarterbacks. So will somebody flip somebody or take somebody? I don't know. We'll see. Everybody's flipping people right now. But no, that's the big news. I see the SEC podcast is on tonight. Cousin Shane picked us to go 8-4. I think at least he's being cool about it. So yeah, and of course the other guy picked us 6-6. I think 6-7 wins. We'll see. But no, the big news is Matt Ponatoski. So there you go, Curtis. I'm glad. I mean, we'll see if somebody flips somebody. I thought somebody would flip him, but I guess he wants to play baseball. Yeah, will somebody flip Narod? Will somebody? Tennessee is trying to flip the number one high school player in the country at Ohio State, and they think they're going to flip him. He's an edge rusher. He is the number one high school player, and Tennessee thinks they're going to flip him. So there is going to be some flip. We'll see who flips who. What's up, Peddler? Yeah, we'll see who we flip. Can we flip somebody flip? We already lost Ivy and Lewis, right? A 4-star receiver to South Carolina. So we'll see if we flip or somebody flips one of our guys. But we got, three really good quarterbacks. So, wow. Now if Minchie gets hurt, knock on wood, I guess he will. Yeah, he'll be here. So he'll actually be on campus. Whereas now will not be yet quarterback in our conference rankings. Yes. What's up, Wildcat Highlights? Bad year. They'll lose their commits. Well, yeah, I them and a lot of other people. Yeah. Yes, but yeah, our quarterback should be in the top half. Yeah, the SEC podcast gave us I knew they were going to do this, guys. They're going to give us love because Will Stein's new. So Cousin Shane said we could go 8-4, which we could. But the other guy 6-6. It's somewhere 6-7 wins probably. We'll see. They were having fun with it. At least they were respectful until he starts losing. Yeah. So if he starts losing, let's hope he doesn't start losing. But no, it's good. It's good. Then a lot of people think, oh yeah, Minchie. Oh yeah, look, people, you got to realize he probably should have started at Notre Dame. Probably should have started at Notre Dame. So look, he can run. He's a dual threat quarterback, legitimately run, not scramble, run. So yeah. Matt will play this year. No, Matt will redshirt if Matt. Yeah. I don't know. We need a backup. Yeah, I would say probably redshirt him. Unless something happens, then they could take the red shirt off. But I would redshirt him. And then Nalrod comes next year. Then Minchie may have one more year. We'll see. If he has a really good year, maybe he won't have another year. Maybe he'll go to the draft. I don't know. We'll see. What happened to Ponatoski? He enrolled at Kentucky today. He enrolled at Kentucky to play baseball and football and turned down the offer from the Reds. Yep. No, that's cool. That's why I'm on here. What if he's better than the other quarterbacks? You mean what if Ponatoski's better than Jake Narod? Well, then somebody will leave. If he's better than Jake Narod, then he'll leave. He's not better than Minchie. Okay, that's not. No. He's a good kid. He's got a good arm. He's got a hell of a throw for a little dude, man. The dude can wing it. He's got some zip on the ball. Backups. Yeah. If he's better than the other guys, then he should play, right? If something goes down, that'll be up to Will Stein to figure that. Hopefully we don't have to ever figure that one out and he just gets redshirted. Baseball or football. Is he better at baseball or football? Well, we don't know how good he is at football because we know that he's decent at baseball. He didn't get a lot of money, big offer, but he's good enough to get drafted. So he's decent at baseball at shortstop because he's got an arm. When you see him throw, okay, that guy's got an arm. I know he can be shortstop. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, he's going to play both. So the baseball team, happy as all get out. You got a shortstop like that. You got to have a good shortstop in baseball. Anybody's played baseball. If you don't have a shortstop or first baseman, you're in trouble. You can get away with third and second, but not short, and not first. Would you take Jake or Matt? I don't know till they get here. I don't know which one's better. I'll take whichever one's better. But I mean, Jake wins the job. Yeah, I mean, anybody could transfer. I don't know. Maybe Ponatoski wants to make baseball, get better at baseball and get drafted higher. I don't know. And we'll have to see. Can he play at this level? How good is it? Can Jake Narod play at this level? Now, yeah, he played up in Chicago, so he's pretty good. We'll see. I mean, all that will be worked out in the future. He needs to get money, right? Yes. Look, can you imagine? This would not have happened 4 years ago. Okay, this would not have happened if it wasn't for NIL and money. He would be going to the Reds because he wouldn't have got offered anything because you couldn't offer players money, right? So yeah, 4 years ago he'd have been playing for the Reds. So, but look what happened. I could see a worse scenario of playing baseball and maybe being potential number 2 quarterback. Yeah, that's probably about right. We'll see. I mean, that'll be if Minchie plays another year, then those guys are going to have to wait another year. So Minchie's got 2 years. So we'll see if he plays 2 years. So our quarterback situation is solved. Now, does somebody flip somebody? Does Indiana come back and flip Narod? We'll see. Does this change? Because he's enrolled. So Jake Narod could get flipped, and yeah, that's what you don't want to see. Not saying that will happen, but it's happening to other schools right now. So Tennessee's trying. If you're just getting in here, Tennessee's trying to flip Ohio State, the number 1 high school player in the country, and they're got a chance. They think they're going to flip him. He's an edge rusher. They think they're going to flip him. So we'll see. We'll see. If it comes down to money, guys, I don't know. We'll have to see. It's better at baseball in college. He's going to pros. Yeah, I mean, yeah, right. He's going to get better at baseball. So yeah, he can always. He's already been drafted. I think they own his rights, even if he. So they have the Reds has his rights. He won't be. I mean, they can offer him a contract. I don't think you go to the draft again. I think it's like the NBA. They got your rights. You're going to have to play for the Reds eventually if you play. I think that's the rule. Could be wrong, but I believe that they have the rights to you. So for at least a couple of years, right? So the Reds get to see if he's any good for free because they ain't paying him anything. And if he's not good, then they'll just go, nah, never mind. So yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, we'll see. We're good at quarterback. So we're good at quarterback. So for a while, like I said, we'll see what happens. We'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, it'll be Narod and right now it's Minchie for probably 2 years. So we won't have to worry about those 2 guys till down the road. So we shall see. Wide receiver, yeah. We got 2 out of high school. We got a kid I just did a video on. We got 2 pretty good receivers out of high school. One's a tight end who's going to be a receiver. So, but yeah, we'll have to sign some people. The SEC podcast was talking about they're not high on Nick Anderson. So, they're not high on him. So we'll see. We'll see. Stay for 3 years if he signs to his Division I school. Yeah, I don't know what the rule is, WKRP, baseball. Do you have to stay 3 years? I mean, maybe you do. I just know that the Reds have his rights, and they can. Another major league team can't come in. I don't think can come in and sign him. I'm not sure. Yeah. Nobody. Yeah, look, everybody knows who Nick Anderson is because he played at Oklahoma. He played at LSU. Yeah, I mean, like you were saying that last night, these Baxter, Barnes, these guys got to hopefully are not injured. Just stay healthy. Yeah, I mean, 2 years ago, 2-3 years ago, Nick Anderson was really good. So we'll just see. I mean, we'll see who. Look, you can't double team. You can't double team everybody. And Alabama, of course, we're not going to show Alabama anything. That's one thing that we've talked about this, and they were talking about that on the SEC podcast. Is Alabama will have no idea what we're going to recall, So there you go. Buying Bama tickets. Well, I mean, that's like that in Texas A&M. That's a measuring stick game. You're going to see where you're at. So recruit a good running back. Yes, well, we have one. Kelsey Gerald from Florida. Yeah, we got one dude who's really fast. He's a good running back. So we did get one. He was a 4-star, and somehow when we signed him, he was a 3-star. So I don't understand how he fell from a 4-star to a 3-star in a couple of weeks. But Kelsey Gerald is really good. I think I have a shorts video on him. Yeah, so we have a good running back, and we can get running back in a portal. But yeah, Patterson's got another couple of years. But Baxter and Barnes, I mean, we'll see. They were higher on Baxter than Barnes, whereas somebody like Van Hiles and myself watching them, it looks like Barnes is a more complete runner. He can do more things. We'll see. I mean, hey, that'll be figured out during the year. A lot of one-back sets, so we'll see who plays. But yeah, we got one good running back we got out of high school. So Kelsey Gerald, remember that name because he's good. What's up, Posse? Stein is going to transfer a portal unless he has to. No. I mean, we're not going to buy a lot of people out of the portal, guys. We're going to buy, like we said, 7 or 8 high-priced players. That's a lot of money and build around them. We're going to use the high school guy. Most people aren't using I say most people. A lot of people aren't using high school players. We are. Now, it's not an investment. I mean, it doesn't have a return immediately because they're sitting on the bench. Like if they're not here now, then next year when they come, they'll be freshmen. So it will take a couple of years for this to get rolling. That's why I said you're going to have to be patient on whatever our record is. You're going to have to believe in the process because we're going to use high school players. So Ponatoski stays 2 years. I mean, he can, I guess, possibly, yeah, he has to. If he wants to go to the MLB, yeah, I think he has to stay 2 or 3 years. I think that's what I know that the Reds have his rights and he can't be signed by anybody else. I don't know how long he has to stay. Major League Baseball changes the rules. I mean, maybe he could go right. Maybe he could go next year. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, all these rules change. If you haven't heard that bill about the 5-year eligibility, that rule is going to be shot down, guys. It's not going to pass. The rumor is it's not going to pass the Senate. So the SEC and the Big Ten, I think Sports Talk Jay was talking about this. The SEC and the Big Ten don't want that bill to pass. So that bill's probably not going to pass. I say that. It doesn't look good for that, and it would be challenged in court if it was. So, yeah, it's not going to be any rules, guys. I don't see it. Money, yes. Money will go far, yes. We'll see. Matt in 2 years, unless goes to Reds next. Yeah. I mean, look, we'll see what he can do on the football field. He has a good arm. I mean, I think Narot looks more polished and can make all the throws, but Ponatoski's got he's got some zip on the ball. So yeah, I mean, we'll see. That they'll have to get in camp and battle it out next year, won't they? But no, if we need to back up this year, who will be? I don't know. We'll see. This might be a cutter. Now let's just talk worst case scenario. If Michi gets hurt, second game, you got Ponatoski. Well, who are you going to put in? The kid from Florida Atlantic? No. Brennan Ward, you're going to probably put Ponatoski in there and see what he can do, right? So worst case scenario, I put him in there and see, can he play? I don't know. If Michi gets hurt, well then hell, the season's lost anyway. You might as well see what you can get in baseball in order to keep him on a football team. Well, now he'll be fine. He can play both. I mean, look, he can play football and he can play both, right? I mean, football doesn't start till March. So yeah, he can play both. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I know he's a shortstop, and so if he's got a good arm, evidently. I don't know because I'm not from the people that live near Cincinnati. You probably know more about it than I do. But we'll see. It's a great problem to have. It's had 3 quarterbacks, so that's a great problem to have. The bad thing is that we don't want somebody to flip Narod. So, yeah, that's somebody will get in his ear and say, hey, man, look what they just did. They just took it a 4-star, dude. You come here and you can start. Forget that. See, people will get, look, I ain't saying it's going to happen, but it's possible. 2 of the best quarterback coaches here. Yes, we do. But we also have, somebody has a lot of money. So we'll see. But yeah, whoever stays, whoever plays for Will Stein is going to be chance like Minchie. If he has a stellar year, maybe he goes to the NFL. Probably not. I mean, I think I was, because he hadn't played at all, so I think he will take the full 2 years and then try to get drafted as high as he can. So we probably got Minchie for 2 years, guys. But those other 2 guys, we'll see what happens. Yeah, right. Yeah. Minchie's not going to go pro after one. He'd have to have the most monster year you can have to go pro after 1 year. I mean, come on. Yeah. I mean, he would have to tear. I don't think he's going to do that. But I think, if he has 2 solid, 2 good years, he'll go to the NFL. He'd be great in the NFL, I think. Curtis, a lot of players on our team, their injuries are poaching them. I don't know. I don't know what our money situation is, Curtis. Our problem is we're trying to be good in 2 sports, basketball and football. Guess which one's always going to go first? Basketball's always going to eat first here. That's the problem. You're going against Texas A&M. They don't give a damn about Texas. Now, Texas has spent a lot of money on basketball. They're ranked higher than we are this year, as a matter of fact. Texas is, but Texas, Arkansas, and us are – Florida is starting to spend more money on football instead of basketball. But I don't know. We'll see we'll see where the money comes from. So, I mean, I don't know. I know this. Some high school players are going to get paid a lot of money. And if they give eligibility to people who from last year, which I don't think they will, we can still sign somebody. We can still sign somebody in basketball. But I don't think that's going to happen. But anyway, yeah, I just want to jump on here. This is a great problem to have, guys. 3 good quarterbacks. I mean, 2 4-star quarterbacks and Kenny Minchie. So that's 3 4-star quarterbacks. That's a great problem to have. This would not have happened unless it was 3 years ago. It wouldn't have happened because we couldn't have gave Ponatoski any money. So he would have went to the Reds but now we can give as much money as we want. Hell, I can give you what we want, $7 million. I'm not saying that's what we're giving, but we can give people. You can give somebody however much money you want to, which is how Tennessee's going to take Ohio State's player, the number 1 player in all of high school, because they're going to try and take him because they're going to offer him a lot more money. That kid's going to make a lot of money. That defensive kid, Curtis. I feel like it might not work because in transfer portal by the time they're juniors. Yeah, I mean, man, there's any scenario there is would have a quarterback room like we have. Mark Stoops would not have a quarterback. Well, he would if we would have had NIL, but no, he wouldn't have one. He could not we wouldn't have this room. If there was NIL, he could, and we could afford players. Yeah, he could have bought some quarterbacks, especially when the guy who was coaching the NFL was here. I mean, what's his name? Who coaches at Jacksonville now? Wherever the hell he coaches. Yeah, I mean, we could have had a great quarterback, but not by not paying him. You can't. We had to get Levis was good. So yeah, and the guy that followed Levis. Now I can't think of his name. I mean, that was 2 good quarterbacks, and if we were paying them, we're paying them under the table because Will Levis got drafted, and so did the other guy. I'm not thinking of from 1-year player from NC State. Now I can't think of his name. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Good old boy podcast. Yeah, 8-4. I saw that, Posse. Yeah, I saw. I mean, look, he was being nice to us, cousin Shane. I mean, hey, he said we're going to beat South Carolina on the road. He said we're going to beat Missouri on the road. Hey, maybe we will. I think that's our ceiling. 7 or 8 wins is a good ceiling. 6 is probably more realistic. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out if we could, you know, in November, that last stretch of games at Tennessee, at Missouri, at Louisville, Vanderbilt. I mean, that's a stretch you're going to have to win. If you want to go win 8 games, you got to get those. You got to get that stretch in November. So they were right about that. So yeah, they had Shane Carr starting at wide receiver. So maybe they know something that, yeah, I told you that guy's good. And it's Southern Utah. What am I saying? South Utah. Southern Utah. No, I don't know where it is either. But I know when I watch that guy on film that guy can catch. That guy can run around, and that guy can catch. Shane Carr, who caught 55 balls last year and 30-something the year before. Yeah, that he's good. So, Posse, if we go 8-4, everybody be going after Stein. Well, I mean, look, yeah, sure they will. I mean, but it'd be hard for another college. I say that. He'd have to want to leave, okay? You know, I mean, if he wants to go, Cutter could have stayed. Yes. Yes, WKRB, but he got like $1.5 million more than what Stein wanted to pay him. It was Stein who said, we ain't paying you that. So, yeah. You know, what are you going to do? We'll see what Cutter does at Arizona State. I think he'll do okay. I think he'll do fine. Yeah, but yeah, look, Mark Stoops didn't get he wasn't gonna get that. They wanted him gone. Look, man, that's old water under the bridge. They wanted him gone, and he's gone. And yeah, they didn't give me money. They didn't tell you how much money because they knew if you knew how much it was, you'd be like, what? Yeah. So yeah. So it all worked out. Mark Stoops still got his money. So the school's paying for Mark Stoops' contract. They're paying Mitch Barnhart, and they're paying $10 million of the new AD's contract. So they're paying, I mean, $30 million in, I mean, well, not 30. Mitch got 2.3. Well, maybe. I think Stoops gets $10 million a year. Then they're paying that $10 million. So 20-something million dollars. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We'll see about Will Stein. Look, everybody's going to say they're going to stay. When the New England Patriots call you or the Cincinnati Bengals or something, then we'll see. Everybody, of course, he's going to say that. And I would say that too, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? If Oregon calls him, you know, I mean, yeah, we'll worry about that. If he's successful, then we'll you know, we'll find somebody else and keep going. But we don't know what he can do. We're going to see if he can he coach in this league. Well, we're going to find out. 8-4 would be the worst case scenario. Yeah, I mean, we ain't going to make it to the playoffs. Yeah, no, nor should we. Liam Cohen, thank you. Yes, Pedro. Yeah, Cohen. Listen, if they'd had an NIL, that guy we could have got some quarterbacks, and that guy might not have gone to the NFL. But that dude's a scumbag, man. That dude's lying to some bitch, lying about his kids. You know, when he was in I forget, not Atlanta, wherever he was, and then going talking to Jacksonville, and then, you know, come on, man, and lied to us, and you know, so I don't like Liam Cohen. You know, don't lie, man. You know, that just be honest. These schools can't spend their money wisely. Well, some of them don't care. I mean, there's some that supposedly can't make payroll. That's the word that Matt Jones was saying, or someone, or maybe it's SEC. Somebody, maybe Sports J, said there's about 4 teams that can't make payroll. So, but look, if it's Texas A&M, they'll make payroll. LSU, listen. Plenty of people that will give. Listen, there's plenty of people that will give money to football in Alabama, LSU, Georgia, Texas. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I'd rather go 6 and 6 and fly on the radar. I mean, yeah, whatever. I mean, it doesn't. 8 will be fine. 6, 8. They get some buzz going. We need some buzz. Yeah. The problem is if we win 5 or 4. Then what happens? So let's talk let's talk worst case scenario. Say we win 4 or 5 games. Now it depends on where we close. Look, we're going to get blown out probably a couple games. It happens to everybody that's normal, not Georgia. But yeah, everybody's going to get blown out. We're going to get blown out a game or 2, but we can't get blown out 4 or 5 games. You know what I'm saying? We can't. Yeah, we need to, no matter what our record is, we need to be in these games. But if we only win 3 or 4 games, then, you know, we'll have to see what happens. That's worst case scenario. we're still going to build. So no matter what, Stoops had to get JUCO. Oh yeah, look, they didn't get Stoops any money. Come on, guys. I mean, that's old hat. They didn't give him any money. They wanted him to go on. Yeah. And if John Calipari wouldn't have screwed up and talked to Arkansas behind our back, and we found out about it, he violated his contract, we'd be paying him. So yeah, I mean, we'd be paying everybody. I'm glad Mark Stoops got his money, and he deserved it. And hardly open. Yep. Curtis, I'm not going to call him that this year. I'm trying to hardly open. That was my favorite. That was my favorite nickname I've ever given someone, because he was hardly open. Yeah, he needs to get open. He needs to be hardly covered. How about that? Hardly something. Hardly covered. Hardly caught from behind. Yeah, something new. Don't be. Look, guys, if he plays a lot, we're in trouble. That's all I'm going to say. If you see him on the field a lot, we got too many good people now. DJ Miller, Shane Carr. You see him on the field. I like him. He's a little dude. He can catch a short pass, but he cannot be starting on the outside, over on the boundary. But that's just my opinion. Who's better human being, Liam Cohen or Lane Kiffin? Oh, well, look, man. Lane Kiffin's the worst. Yeah, Lane Kiffin, making the comments he made. Come on, man. He's an idiot. Lane Kiffin's way worse. Liam Cohen just did it for the money. Lane Kiffin's borderline evil, doing that to people that loved you and wanted you to succeed and helped you. And then you turn around and do that. That's a special kind of evil. I hope he fails. Yeah, I hope he fails. And I hope he does. Yeah, I don't. Why would you take him? I still keep trying to say, why would you marry a whore? I mean, he's a whore. Would you, a lady that a woman that cheats on been married 4 times, cheated on every one of them, and you're going to be number 5? Why? What? So you can get you? So I don't feel sorry for whatever happens to him. I mean, he's running out of schools to screw. I mean, I don't know. How many schools can you, I guess you go to a Big Ten next. I don't know. But, man, that dude's a scumbag. But Mark Stoops had some. Yeah, Mark Stoops, listen, you better hope that Will Stein can do what Mark Stoops did. If Mark Stoops would have had money and backing, can you imagine what he could have did all those years? If he had to, how many people he put, they were talking about that on SEC podcast. You know how many people he put in the NFL? You know how many linemen, defensive and offensive linemen he put in the NFL? That never happened here, ever. If we had 3 people in the NFL any one time back in the 90s and 2000s, and then the NFL is full of Kentucky players. So yeah, Mark Stoops did a remarkable job. It didn't always show on the record. Like I said, if the wins that were vacated, he'd be 82-80 if it wouldn't have got those 10 wins vacated by Rodriguez. But yeah, Mark Stoops, man, you better hope Will Stein is 80% of Mark Stoops. Look, he had to do it the hard way. Was a pro guy. Yeah, I agree, John. Yeah. Because we needed him. He took him back. He took Liam Cohen back because we didn't have anybody better. And he could do quarterbacks. What he did with Will Levis and the kid from NC State, now that I keep forgetting his name, he didn't have a great year, but man, we won. We won 6 games. That with the schedule we had, he took them back because he needed them. South Carolina still coaching. Well, Curtis, he's loaded this year. They gave him money. They gave him players. He took Ivy and Lewis, our best wide receiver. That dude can flat out fly. So yeah, they've loaded up now. South Carolina's totally committed to football, and they've given him a lot of money. They still got Lenore Sellers. I mean, if he fails now, yeah, they will fire him because it will be his fault. Posse is their number 37 draft picks. I think the number is 37. I don't know what it is, but it's a lot. And before that, tell me what Rich Brooks was. Tell me how much, yeah. I mean, come on, man, not anywhere near that. Yeah, it's a lot. 11 for, yeah. I mean, look, what he did was, him and Big Dog there. I mean, what they did was remarkable for the time they did it in. I mean, come on, man. I would like like Matt Jones says, I never thought that would have happened in my lifetime. If you'd have told me, yeah, there's going to be a guy that comes, he's going to coach 13 years, and we're going to go to bowls, and we're going to win 8 games and 10 games, I'd be like, there's no way. Who's coming back? Bear Bryant. So, yeah, Mark Stoops, we'll give him his flowers one day. Ray Davis. Yeah, I mean, look, guys, you got to forget, we beat Penn State. I mean, when Penn State was good, Iowa, they were good. Okay. Benny Snell, Chris Rodriguez. I mean, we had some backs. So, yeah, I mean, we could run the football and we could stop people. So he did the best he could. I mean, I don't think there's with no money. Well, they might have been paying people under the table, but over the table, we weren't paying people. They're high on. Yeah, South Carolina's ranked 8th in the SEC, 7th or 8th in a lot of polls. And listen, they're loaded, guys. We got to get them. I don't know. Like I said, they're loaded. They spent a lot of money. They spent more money than we did. So yeah, and we're still high school recruiting, guys. We're 9th in high school recruiting. I mean, we're 21st or 22nd, but we're 9th in the SEC. So, we got to get. We just got to do whatever we can do to win, whatever that's going to be. Jake, what's up? We hit 10 wins. Yes, that wasn't reasonable. I agree. Mark Stoops was his own worst enemy. People were bitching about 6-6. When damn Rich Brooks and Halman, when I was growing up, I'd give anything for 6 wins. 6 wins. I mean, we're going 2-10, 4-8. I mean, come on. Yeah, people were bitching about we only won 6 games. What, dude? 6-5? 6? Are you kidding me? I mean. Yeah, 6 wins. We stole a lot of players, Posse. Big Dog did that. That was a good Boom Williams. I love Boom Williams. How he did not play in the NFL, I don't know, because that was a dude that you could not catch from behind. And how he did not Cincinnati, he could not play. He ended up playing in Canada, and now he's back in. But, man, Boom Williams, that dude could break it. That's one guy I wish, man, that dude could break it. If you missed him, he was gone. He had he was like 2nd or 3rd in NFL in 40+ yard runs that one year. I mean, wish we had Bowden. Yeah, Bowden was a little bit of a thug there. Bowden, I mean, but he was good. So you get away with it if you're good. But walking up and picking a fight with somebody before the game, punching somebody before the game, man, I didn't like it. I thought that's where Stoops started. Look, you got to have some discipline. That's where Mark Stoops started messing up. Was letting guys just start doing whatever they wanted and not play by the rules. And no. That was a bad part of Mark Stoops I didn't like to see. Yes, bad play calling. Yeah, it was some bad play calling. I mean, look, every play is a bad play call if it doesn't work. I mean, he was just trying to win the game. That guy, our offensive coordinator's coaching for the Miami Dolphins. So there you go. The guy from last year is the quarterback coach of Miami. So, hey, Dane Key messed up. He wanted more money. He went to Nebraska. They had a shitty year. Hey, man, sorry. Sucks to be you. Should have stayed. Yeah, should have stayed. Slarman. Yes, I agree. Yep. Yeah, he was a good coach. Rest in peace. Garrett Johnson. Yeah, we had some good players. Man, we had some good players. Well, the kid that went to LSU, I mean, how many times did he get open? Now I can't think of who I'm thinking about. That went to Timmons, yeah, Kentucky boy. Barry and Brown. Man, he caught a lot of balls. He caught a lot of. But he went for the money, and he had a shitty year. So Dane Key had a shitty year, and Barry and Brown had a shitty. Should have stayed. If they would have stayed, think how good we could have been. I mean, our problem was we didn't have any wide receivers. Yeah, if we would have had Barry Brown one more year and Dane Key one more year, hell, we would have won 7 games, 6, 7, 8 games. But we didn't because we didn't spend the money. Now we're spending the money. So there's a lot of things that went into that failure. They got drafted, in 2018. Yeah, people forget that, man. That's what they were talking about in the SEC podcast. Linemen. I mean, we defensive and offensive linemen. I mean, that's how we won games. That's how we kicked Florida's ass, and we started kicking LSU. We beat Tennessee twice under Stoops. So yeah, I mean that's how we did it. The big blue wall. Yeah, they were talking about that. Maybe it's back. We'll see. We got a lot of. I mean, look, we got 5 really good players. They had the backup center, and I didn't even know who the hell it was. Last night they named the backup center, and I was like, who is that? So I'm gonna have to look and see when our depth chart comes out who they thought the backup center was. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, but I was like, who is that guy? Yeah, it wasn't Mark Robinson. Anyway, it doesn't matter who it was. But yeah, I mean, look, we got 5 really good linemen. So there, our new defensive coordinator better than our old one. I don't know, Curtis. Brad White was good. Brad White was really good. Jay Bateman's okay. He pressures. They took the play calling away from him last year because they were giving him up a lot of points. And then once they took the play calling away from him, the offense went dead at Texas A&M. Then they couldn't score. So Texas A&M won some shootouts. But yeah, I don't know if you're going to get better than Brad White. I don't know. I just hope he's in the ballpark. Yeah. I mean, I like Jay Bateman, and he's a solid. But, man, Brad White is – what he did with the players he had was unbelievable. Even though we got blown out a couple games. Yes, Barron Brown. Yeah, Barron Brown should have stayed, and Dane Key should have stayed. If they would have stayed, Mark Stoops would still be coaching right now. But they didn't. And we had Harley Gilmore and what's his name, the other kid who caught at the – I can't remember who's on the other side of the ball, who couldn't catch. Anyway, yeah, we needed something. Terry Wilson was good. Yeah, that was a good quarterback. The JUCO kid that beat Tennessee and stuck his tongue out. Who am I thinking about? See, I do so many shorts, I can't remember all of our players' names. That was a good quarterback too. Brad's better. Yeah, Brad White. Listen, and he's at Florida. He can coach a 3-4 defense. I can tell you that right now. He's a good play caller. Like, he can call a game. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Jay Bateman's been around. He was coached in Army. He coached itself. He's been around. Sloan's been around. So, look, we're gonna pressure. Yeah, we're blitzing. We're zone blitzing. So, yeah, we're sometimes we're gonna win and sometimes we're gonna lose. But our cornerbacks have to be good. Nichols and Sykes, they are gonna be out there on their own. They ain't be nobody behind you sometimes. So yeah, they gotta. And I don't know about this Sykes kid from Western Carolina. We'll see. Can he play in the SEC? I don't. He's pretty much been handed the starting job. So we'll see. Imagine you with Florida players. Well, I mean, we got 2 Florida defensive players, Castell and another guy. So we got 2 of their players. But yeah, Steven Johnson was good. Yeah, Brian White on third down was always questionable. Yeah, I agree, Posse, but 3-4 is not really a pressure defense for third down and long. Yeah, I mean, he did good with what he had. Let me just say this. We got blown out some games, and he had to gamble some games. But for what we had, he did pretty good. There were games, Auburn game, the defense won. Florida game, the defense won. So he had his moments, but sometimes it just didn't work. So yeah, I think that's probably what we'll have this year. Our defense will be stellar some games, and some games we're gonna get whacked. So we'll just have to, we'll have to see what happens. Yeah, because Texas A&M was 5th in sacks. They had like 45, 50 sacks. So if we play that style of defense, we'll see. Yeah, Woodson. I mean, yeah, Woodson did okay. He did not do well in the pros. He did not stay long with the Giants or whoever had him, but he was good in college. And we beat the number 1 team. And yeah, so we need Willie Rodriguez to have. Now they said Willie Rodriguez. See, they must be watching my show. I know you, good cousin Shane. Y'all been watching this show, actually. They're talking about, well, Willie Rodriguez now, that third-team SEC or whatever. He might, if he has a good year, the tight end the tight end caught the most passes, and he could be second or first. Yeah, he could be second or first team. He probably will be. And if Willie Rodriguez does well, our offense will do well. And I think he will. And I think he'll be, I'm saying, first team. I'm calling it right now. I just think I think that Stein's going to use him, and they're going to move him around, and he's a matchup problem. He'll be all over the field. He'll be on the boundary. He'll be in the slot. Good luck trying to guard him, because we're going to look for mismatches. And then you got Boyer, and you got all the other tight ends we got. So Willie Rodriguez is really a key. I know Nick can't be out, but Rodriguez, that's the guy. Lack of discipline. Yes. Yeah, WKRP. He got at the end there. You can't let the prisoners run the asylum. I say that as a bad metaphor. You have to be in charge. You can't let the kids run the school. That's what I should say. Can't let the kids run the school because, you can't let Lynn Bowden park wherever he wants and walk up and punch a player and act like you're undisciplined. So Mark Stoops, his downfall was he got undisciplined for a couple of years because he wanted to keep Lynn Bowden, and I get it. But look, man, that's a bad example. Most people wouldn't have did that. That was a mistake. No, Posse, he's not a conventional tight end. No, there's no such thing anymore in the NFL and college. They're playing 3 tight ends in the NFL. Look, we got 3 tight ends we can put in there. So with Skinner and who else we got in there? Boyer, Justin Caddis, Skinner, Elijah Brown. I mean, we got 5 really good tight ends, decent tight ends. So don't sleep on Skinner. Yeah, no, he looks the part. Yes. I mean, look, Boyer, that big dude. If we could, man, that's a big boy. I mean, 265, big, long. He looks like TJ Watt. He's got big, long arms. Where my camera is. Big, long arms. And, man, if you teach that kid to catch right at the goal line, get him inside the 5-yard line, just throw it up to him. We should be good on offense. And Minchie can always run it in. So there you go. We can always do a bootleg, right? We showed that in spring practice. He can outrun somebody to the pylon. So we're good. We're going to give up on Louisville game. I mean, look, we'll see. Louisville's the sleeper team to win the ACC. A lot of people, they're ranked. Some people have ranked them. That's what I said. We play somewhere between 5 and 7 ranked teams, depending on what CBS or Fox or whatever you look at. But some people have Louisville sneaky good. I mean, we need to get them, right? And they're going to want to get us. So we'll see. But yeah, we quit. Last year, we just quit in that game. You saw it on the offensive line, man. The offensive line quit. That's what pissed me off. And then Cutter Bowley throws 4 picks in the last 2 games, Vanderbilt. And then everybody says, well, he had 12 interceptions. He did not have 12 interceptions. He had 8. The last 4, he's just trying to, we were getting our ass kicked, and he was just trying to do something. So, yeah. Cutter, that's a bad stat. I've been on 2 different Arizona State podcasts saying, no, that's not true. No, go back and watch the Florida game. Go back and watch the Auburn game. Go back and watch it. That's the Cutter Bowley you're getting. And Arizona State went in the portal and got wide receivers. So Cutter's going to have some wide receivers. Yeah, he's not going to be last in the Big 12. People are picking him last because they're just looking at numbers. So, yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. Another month of practice. Yeah, I mean, we're going to start practice here, in about 2 weeks, or maybe it's 10 days. I mean, let's get the depth chart. That's what I want to see, the first depth chart. I think we know who's starting pretty much, offensive line, there might be one. Defense, the cornerbacks are set, Nichols, and that's what they're saying, and Sykes. So, I mean, defensive line set, linebackers, and yes. I mean, there's not a lot of competition, maybe at wide receiver. I know he's talking about Jaquaden Ferguson in the slot, but man, I got to get Shane Carr on the field. You feed the studs. I'm interested to see how that guy does. And Harvey Gilmore. Come on, man, get on the field, dude. Catch a 5-yard pass and run. Run 5 more yards. Yeah, that's all we need for you to do. So it's going to be good. But Matt Ponatoski, before I get off here, what we've been on here, Matt Ponatoski, look, it's a great 3 4-star quarterbacks. Minchie, Narod, Ponatoski. That's what money will do for you. That's what money can buy you. And it bought us that. You know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. So, yeah. Hey, that's the rules now. So, yeah. Now, will somebody flip somebody? Will somebody go up? You don't think they're going to go after Narod? I mean, come on. Indiana, go back in there. He's going to get some phone calls, man. Hey, they just put another guy, 4-star in there. We don't, they'll start getting in his ear. And hopefully we don't lose anybody. We'll just see. We got some good defensive linemen, 4-star defensive linemen. A lot of our good players out of high school are on defense, the 4-stars. So, yeah, hey, that's fine with me. All right, guys. Well, look, I just want to jump on here real quick because that's breaking news. And, hey, and then basketball, the whatever tournament starts, TBT starts Monday, Saturday. Does it start Saturday? I think it does. We don't have any players. I don't think. I looked at our roster for TBT, by the way, and I'm like, okay, who's our guards besides Harrison? I don't know who we're getting to play, guys, on our team, but we play Louisville. So watch that over the weekend. All right, guys. I'm going to get off here. Have a good week and go Cats.